Today we are going to see amines. In organic, amines are compound which has a general formula RNH2, RNH2 or whatever, and their derivatives, that is R2NH or R3N. All these compound, when these two hydrogens are replaced by any R group, and these class of compounds are called as amines. Okay, if the R group is aliphatic, then we call it as aliphatic amines. Then it is aliphatic amines. Aliphatic amines. Let us see some of the examples. If the R group is, for simple, one carbon, if it is CH3NH2, and this is called as methylamine. When the methyl group is attached to amine group, then it is called methylamine. In IUPAC, that this amine group is the functionality amine group that is represented in a prefix, that is called amino, and therefore the IUPAC name is aminomethane. Aminomethane is the name for this compound. Let us see the further CH3CH2NH2, and this is an amine that is with 2 carbon atom, which we call it as ethylamine. This is called as ethylamine. In IUPAC, this name is called aminoethane. Since it contains 2 carbon, it is called aminoethane. Okay. Similarly, it goes and okay. And if you take some examples of aromatic compounds, you can take this is this compound is called as aniline. Aniline in aromatic. If you take this compound and you can take this compound NHCH3, if you take and this compound is called N-methyl aniline. Here we call it as, we usually take N. This N says the methyl group is attached to nitrogen. N-methyl aniline. Okay, and you can also take some of the compounds like this. Okay, let us draw a little more perfect. NCH3 twice, and this is called as N comma N, that you have to use a capital letter here. Dimethyl aniline is the name of the compound. These are all different compounds. And how are they classified? Let us see the classification of amine, that we have to understand this classification of amines. How are they classified? Classification. How are they classified? They are classified into primary amines and secondary amines, tertiary amines. Only there are three possibilities. And primary amines have this kind of groups, that is NH2. When nitrogen is attached to one carbon, that is one R group, then it is called as a primary amine. When nitrogen is attached to two R groups, R dash, then this will have NH, that is called primary amine. When nitrogen is attached to three R groups, then that is called as a, if you can differentiate by R dash and R double dash, and this type of compounds are called as a tertiary amines. Okay, they behave differently, that's why, and they differ in their basicity. All these things are different. That's what we say in the classification of amine, both in aromatic and in aliphatic. When if you see an NH2 group, and that is called primary amine. If you see an N group, that is called secondary amine. If it is NH group, secondary amine. If it is N, then it is called as a tertiary amine. Let us see the preparation of amine next, and we have more thing, but in your syllabus we have the next preparation. How amines can be prepared. Preparation of amine. Number 1. Let us see the preparation. Preparation of amines. The first reaction by which amine can be prepared is reduction of nitro compounds. Reduction of nitro compounds, NO2, that is RNO2. We can also consider that as RNO2. RNO2, that is any nitro group can be reduced into amine. That we can see. Okay, let us see how it is reduced. Take an example, that is RNO2. Either it is aromatic or aliphatic. RNO2 R அப்படி இல்லைன்னா ARNO2 or RNO2, any of the group, when it is reduced using metal hydrogen, catalytic hydrogenation, we say it is metal hydrogen, or we can also use hydrogen gas over a catalyst. This is called as a catalytic hydrogenation. If we hydrogenate this compound, this may be converted into RNH2 or ARNH2 or RNH2. Both can be converted like this, prepared. Usually aromatic amines prepared by these methods. Okay, this is one of the preparation of amine. Let us see an example for this kind. An example for this kind is, there are several examples. We can see some of the examples here. And let us take some special examples. NH2, this is NO2. If you take this compound and reduce using tin and HCl, this is also a reducing agent, tin and HCl, and if you heat this mixture, you get this product. NH2, here it is NH2. So take this compound. Okay, to get this compound, this is one of the example. Then let us see the second method by which amines can be prepared. Reduction of halides, not reduction, reaction of halides with ammonia or amines that can produce amines for you. Reaction of halides, with ammonia, or amine, that can produce amines. For example, if alkyl halide RX that reacts with ammonia NH3, that can produce RNH2. If this further reacts with another RX, it can produce, that is, we can differentiate this by an R dash, then you will get R, NH, and then R dash. You get a secondary amine, and this secondary amine can further react with another alkyl halide, and that can produce R, N, R dash, and R double dash. You get a tertiary amine. This can also further react with RX, that can produce what it can produce. It can produce a quaternary ammonium salt with nitrogen with 4 coordination, R, R dash, R double dash. Okay, here you get one more R, where it gets a positive charge due to this, and this hex, and it gets a negative charge, and this is called quaternary ammonium salt. Okay, this quaternary ammonium salt it can produce. This is how it can react with alkyl halides. Okay, it can successively produce a different compound. We can have an example for this compound. We can have an example. Let us see. If you take acetic acid, take an acetic acid, and from there we can produce a chloroacetic acid. From the chloroacetic acid it can react. Okay, we are producing an alkyl halide. Okay, CH3 COOH. This is what we discussed. This is not an alkyl halide. From this compound we produce an alkyl halide, chlorine in presence of phosphorus. This we have studied in the last unit, that is HVZ reaction. By HVZ reaction you can produce this compound CH2Cl, that is halogenation at alpha position. Now this is an alkyl halide, and this alkyl halide can react with ammonia to produce CH2. Here we get NH2, COO minus, and NH. Whenever we use ammonia it forms salt. Okay, NH4 plus. You can get this type of compound. When this is acidified, it gives CH2, NH2, then COOH, or the corresponding salt you can get. And you get this compound is called glycine, an amino acid. And this is an useful method to prepare an amino acid. We can also see some other example. If you take an ethyl chloride, C2H5, okay, it's just right. If you take C2H5, C2H5Cl, ethyl chloride, and you can add ammonia to that, that can produce C2H5 NH2, C2H5 NH2. Okay. Then if you again add a CH3Cl to this compound, CH3Cl to this compound, you get C2H5 N, then CH3. There is one hydrogen is replaced, therefore there will be one nitrogen, and this amine is called primary amine, whereas this amine is called as the secondary amine. And similarly you can produce many compounds for amine. Okay, in let us see, the third reaction is this. Amines can be prepared by reductive amination of carbonyl compounds. Reductive amination. Amines can also be prepared by reductive amination. Reductive amination. Okay, when carbonyl compounds, let us see a general example of a carbonyl compound. When this is treated with ammonia and hydrogen and nickel, that is catalytic hydrogenation, or sodium borohydride. These are all reducing agents. Sodium borohydride, BH3 cyano compound. Okay, and this compound and this reaction can produce amine. Reductive amination, that means the carbonyl is reduced as well as amine group is introduced. That's why it is called as a reductive amination. By this method you can prepare a primary amine like this. Secondary amines can also be prepared using the same method. Instead of ammonia, if you use RNH2, then in same product you get a different product, that is CHNHR, you get is NHR, that is called secondary amine. You can also produce a secondary amine like this, or here you can, if you use an R2NH, if you use an R2NH in the same reaction, you get another product, that is CHNR2, which is a tertiary amine. You can produce any amine by this method. Okay, this is one method of preparation. Let us see another method of preparation. Reduction of nitriles. The fourth method is reduction of nitriles. When nitriles are reduced, you can get amines. Reduction of nitriles. When nitriles are reduced, you can get, for example, nitriles are C triple bond N. This C triple bond N is called alkyl cyanides, or otherwise called as nitriles. And these nitriles can also be reduced using hydrogen in presence of a metal catalyst. It can produce R CH2 NH2. This is another method by which amines can be prepared. Let us see, this is a general reaction. Let us see a peculiar example from benzyl chloride. Let us see CH2 CH2Cl benzyl chloride. If you take benzyl chloride, add sodium cyanide, react with the sodium cyanide, and this can produce CH2 C triple bond N. Okay. Alkyl cyanide, you get benzyl cyanide. This benzyl cyanide can be reduced. This is what we see from benzyl cyanide CH2 in presence of hydrogen and nickel at 140 degrees centigrade. If you reflux this compound, and you get this kind of product, that is CH2 and NH2. Both this triple bond, C triple bond N, this carbon is converted into CH2 and this nitrogen is converted into NH2. Okay, both are reduced and you get this kind of product. Okay, this is called as beta phenyl ethylamine, this compound. The name of the compound is beta phenyl ethylamine, and it is a primary amine. Okay, it is a primary amine because of the presence of a NH2 group. Okay, similarly you can produce many amines. Okay, let us see the fifth example. Example number 5. Example number 5, that is Hofmann degradation of amides. Amines can also be prepared by Hofmann degradation. Hofmann, okay. Hofmann degradation of amides. Hofmann degradation of amides. Through this reaction also you can prepare amine. In Hofmann degradation, either the amide is taken or CONH2 which is treated with bromate KOBr. You can get R CH2 and NH2. This is the product you can get. No. Just Hofmann degradation. The degradation means this carbon will be removed from the molecule, then you will get RNH2 is the product. This is called as a Hofmann degradation reaction. If you take an example of this category, you get another example which is present in the book. Right. If you take this compound CONH2, when this is treated with KOBr, you get this compound as a product, and CO will be removed and the NH2 will be formed, This is called degradation. That means one carbon, the product has one carbon less than the reactant. That's why it is called as a degradation reaction. Okay, these are the some common methods by which amines can be prepared. There are several methods, and these are the some common methods by which amine can be prepared. Okay, I think with this we stop the preparation. In next class we shall see the properties of amines.